small one, and it just kind of folds up. So like it's a little longer because it's
All right, guys, this is it. This is the Piranhas Tyner 9U Elite versus Gladiators 9U Elite. Best of the best versus best of the best in this division this weekend. So let's get it. Y'all give them a few minutes to get going.
As soon as we got the sun went down, it was like chilly. I said, go get me a jacket.
All right, guys, this is it. This is a championship on this Sunday afternoon. 9U Elite Gladiators versus 9U Elite Piranhas and Tyner's team. We'll see what we got and see what they've got and see who's going to come out the victor today. This is for all the marbles, first and second, and going to get out here and warm up for a few minutes. I went ahead and started the video. That way, you know, everybody could get set up. Thanks for tuning in. By the way, the other videos that I was trying to do, the reason why they backed them off and they cut me off because I was playing music, not realizing that you can't play music in a video because it's copyrighted. So anyway, long story short, I had to go in and log in and accept responsibility and say I wouldn't do it anymore. So there will be no walkout music for this game until I can figure out what to do to keep it from lagging. So I don't know the defensive lineup. I don't know the offensive lineup, the batting order, anything yet. We'll find that out in a few minutes. So you guys stay with us, and we'll get started here in a few minutes.
That's much good. Yeah. No, they're not. They're like, you get Oh, you paying attention? That's good. It's good. The line's moving. Okay. Yeah, get some of these preserved.
I don't make them look so we can know. I gotta rip my little bang.
Go ahead. I'm not going to eat. I just ate something.
Good luck to you, Jason. Hey, that was a great game, man. Way to pull it out.
We make it interesting a lot. That's my card from the last game. Pitcher and catcher are on our right.
Give me a Diet Coke. He's doing good. Give me a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
And a Dr.
She's
Pepper.
teaching it. And she's practicing softball.
And I want peppers on my taco. What's his name? When he realized
Oh, I know.
Strike three to drop it to start the game.
I know, man.
We do that too much. It takes me with dinner. Oh, I'm a damn Thursday. Same thing.
Oh, really?
They had to win on a walk-off.
how'd I get the chain?
Come on. Well, I got you. I'm streaming live on Facebook
Oh, okay.
for the video.
Language.
No, well, yeah, probably.
I had enough of the yabba dude crap.
I know, right?
I was like, dude,
Yeah, I hear you. Well, good luck to you, buddy.
This is for us.
All right, that was Jason Tyner, former MLB player, now head of the Piranhas organization and head coach of this 9-year-old. I don't know if they're elite or premier. Hello, lady.
I gave it.
All right, bear with us just a few minutes and we'll figure out what's going to happen.
How you gonna be a man? You gotta ask mama for help.
Callie, when you say cheeseburger, listen to me. I want jalapenos, mayonnaise, and mustard.
Did you want it to be heated?
No lettuce, no tomato, no nothing.
They don't have jalapenos, mayonnaise, mustard, and cheese. And cheese.
Cheese.
Well, just tell me. I want Cheetos and 2.
Okay, I'm gonna order the sandwiches and I'm gonna come back
Okay,
here.
that's fine. Good luck.
Already did 4 weeks, but I need to get 8. 7 to 8. What's up?
Tyner and Frederick, both the head coaches of these two teams. Both very good coaches. All right, Gladiators. Seeding 1 is going to take the field
Dad, there
and
are
get warming up.
cheeseburgers. What do you want? The apple pork though.
That's fine.
Sliced brisket.
Do you want any condiments on
Sliced
it?
brisket.
Okay, do you want
Sliced
any
brisket.
condiments?
Barbecue sauce. Hey, and cheese. Hey, listen to me. Cheese. Add cheese to it. No pickles.
Better say that, no pickles.
Yeah, I know who that's for.
Hey, Cheetos and 2 Dr. Pepper.
And a Cheeto and 2 Diet Dr. Pepper.
What time you get? All right, looks like we're gonna. No. They're eating behind you. Looks like our umpires are just grabbing a bite to eat, guys. So y'all give them a few minutes. They said we're gonna start at 6:30. At 6:25 right now.
Is it an hour and 35?
So it's gonna be it's gonna be an hour and 35 minutes once we get the game started. So y'all bear with us just a few minutes. Umpires are behind me, grabbing them something to eat, stuffing their face real quick. I don't know if you can. You definitely can't see them from here, but we're at Marauder Park in Lumberton today instead of Ford Park, which is where our complete division has been today, Sunday, for the bracket games. Very, very nice park. Nice people who own it. They've got super nice batting cages, and they've got a field for this age group. And then they've got the big field next to us, which is for the older kids. So this field is 200 feet to the fences, and the other field is 300 feet to the fences. Ford Park's fences are 205, and they're 200 here, same height, so should be close to the same. Looks like Braden Frederick going to be on the mound starting this game. Mason West moves behind the plate, switches places with Jude Golke. He's now at second base. Mason Thibodeau taking over the first base spot. Jake Smith playing shortstop. Jackson Lane on the third base. Looks like Logan Anderson in left field. We've got Braden Such in center and Jordan Thompson in right. And Josh Lawson is going to set the first inning down in rest. And he'll come in the second inning. So as long as Jake has been on this team, we have played this team one time, and we lost by 1 run, if I remember right. Okay, here comes
I need the coaches to get 2 players from each team. Coaches already know.
All right, doing something a little different. The umpires calling for 2 players of each team, shaking hands, telling each other good luck. Braden Frederick and Mason West, the two team captains of this team, this tournament. Never seen this before, but I like it. They're interacting with the umpires interacting with the players. Usually it's the coaches up there, but this time the umpires called for the two team captains of each team. All right, 6:30. All right, game time has officially begun. 6:30 on the dot.
That's in 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, it hadn't begun yet, unless.
Mama, hurry. Here, Mom.
2 dot. That's perfect.
Mom, now I came with chips too.
He said 6:30 on his watch.
Put one in the wagon for me. Thank you, sweetheart.
Have our popcorn. Popcorn. I already got it.
I know, but I gotta get you my.
Oh, you ran out of popcorn.
I was thinking I'll look so
Man,
Hey!
one of them too.
Hey,
No
that's
problem.
why I got it for him. Here, I saw yours.
Oh, they put it on mine. Hey, let me know if you need a drink or anything. I'll grab it for you. Or a bite of my sandwich, something, you know. Hey, this is a rivalry here, buddy. This is two good teams.
They warned you?
I've been doing these two teams before they came of age. I've been doing this. Just the two names.
Right.
But that coach right there. Oh, yes, yeah.
Now, I can't tell y'all what I'm getting on now. Look, you done figured out now.
That's right.
They say the sport folks pretty good.
Yeah.
But I tell you when they get there.
Where? Come on. It's good. All right, Piranhas number 3, leadoff batter, Braden Frederick on the bump. Let's see what we got. Here comes the first pitch. And swing goes to Jake. Jake fields it, throws it over to Mason, and there it is for the first out. First pitch, first batter, first out.
Center away, 5.
Second batter up, number 5. Swing and fouls it off for an 0-1 count. This Piranhas team is a very aggressive team. All right, 0-1 is the count. 1 out. Here comes the pitch. And that is a ball, a little high. One and one. Swing, tips it. Foul. 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes.
Ready, right side, get ready.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. There is 2 up and 2 down. Looks like Braden Frederick, number 34, is on fire. All right, here's our third batter, number 15. See what happens. swing and a miss.
Good job, Brayden. Ready, Jackson.
0-1 is the count. 2 outs. Top of the first inning. And that's a ball. Now it's 1-1. Whichever team wins this game, they have got to be on top of their game because these are two really good teams. Swing! And it's hit to left field and it goes past. Nope, the left fielder, Logan Anderson, grabs it, fields it in clean to second base and stops the runner at first for a single. It's 2 outs. Now number 45 is up to bat for the Piranhas with 2 outs. Number 15 standing on first. All right, here we go. 2 outs. Number 45 at the plate. And that's a strike. He's going to try to get him out. Nope, he is safe.
Good try. Good try, buddy.
Number 15 now standing on second base.
Who threw that? Is that Mason?
Yeah, Mason West behind the plate.
Good job.
A little low. 1-1 is the count. 2 outs. Piranhas have a runner standing on second base. Number 45 at the plate. Swing, and it pops up, going to the outfield, and it is caught by Jordan Thompson, and that will end at the top of the first inning with no score. So 4 up and 3 down. The 9U Elite Gladiators were able to stop the Piranhas from scoring anything. Now we're going to put the Gladiators at the plate and see what they can do against the Piranhas. All right. It's the bottom of the first inning. The Piranhas batted first. Okay. All right, the Piranhas have number 45 pitching, which is, if I remember right, the kid that throws curveballs at 9. So we'll see how this works out for the Gladiators. I'm pretty sure they saved their ace pitcher for the championship game, although I watched number 15 pitch the last game, and he was also throwing curves, so, which is pretty rare at 9, but it's very good. Anyway, the Piranhas were unable to score at the top of the first inning. It was 4 up and 3 down, no score. Now it rolls over to the bottom of the first. Gladiators now at the plate. Jude Golke is going to be our leadoff batter, number 33. Probably the fastest kid on the team. He's like a rocket. And he steps in the box. Let's see what we got. And that's an 0-1 count. Jude turned around looking at the coach like, what in the world? Oh, 1 is the count.
Hey, watch, bud.
1-1 now is the count.
Go, Jude. Good eye, bud.
2-1 now is the count. Jude looking for something to hit. Not happy with the first strike. Swings and tips and fouls it off. Count now 2-2 for the first batter of the Gladiators. It's the bottom of the first inning. Score is still 0-0. 2-2 is the count. Jude takes one in the helmet, and that's going to send him to first base. And that's going to bring up Logan Anderson, number 13, our second at bat, with Jude standing on first. Logan leading the team with bunts. Oh, there we go, here we go, here we go. All right. They tried to pick Jude off at first. He hesitated, they missed the ball, and Jude able to steal all the way around to third base with no outs. Now Jude standing on third. Jude hesitated, which is, man, if he would have caught that ball at first, Jude probably would have been out. All right, here we go. Logan, not pitched to yet. Jude standing on third, looking to score. And Logan tried to bunt, and it fouled off. Count now 0-1. No outs, no outs. Second batter up, runner standing on third. Tried to pick Jude off at third. He dove back to the bag. He's safe. Logan, 0-1 count. Tried to bunt, was unsuccessful, fouled it off. Swing and a big tall hit. Going to center field, they catch it. Jude's going to try to score, and he does. Gladiators score one at the bottom of the first inning with one out. Gladiators 1. Tyner's Piranhas 0. And that's going to bring Jake Smith, number 8, up to the plate.
Jake, use your head.
With nobody on.
Yeah.
Coach telling Jake to stay back and drive it. See what happens here. Oh, and Jake fouls it off. 0-1 is the count for Jake. That was a ball. Count now 1-1 for Jake. Gladiators have one out, and they have just scored one. Jude Golke scored. Logan Anderson popped up to center field. Jake at the plate with a 1-1 count. Jake hits the ball over to shortstop. Shortstop fields it clean, throws it, and gets Jake out at first base. And that's going to get the second out for the Gladiators. And that's going to bring up Mason West in the 4-hole. 0-0, Mason West.
What are you doing in the mud?
All right, 2 outs now. Swing and a good hit to the shortstop. Shortstop dove, but just barely missed it. And that put Mason at first base safely, and that's going to bring up number 34, Braden Frederick, to the plate. Umpire's going to go check on the shortstop. It looked like, I don't know if it knocked the wind out of him when he dove or if the ball hit him in the hand. I'm not sure. Looks like he's okay, just walking it off for a second. So Gladiators now with 2 outs. They have scored 1 in the first inning, the bottom of the first. Braden Frederick up to bat with Mason West at first. Jake going in for Mason West. Mason is our catcher. Jake is our last out. Right. Get technical here. Tried to pick Jake off at first, unsuccessful. Jake back to the bag. 2 outs, Braden Frederick at the plate. Jake leading off of first, looking to steal. Go. And Jake is taken off and safe at second. That was a strike for Braden, so it's an 0-1 count, but it advanced Jake to second base. 0-1 count. And there's the 3rd out for Braden. Braden hit it straight to the pitcher, and he underhanded it to first baseman. So that's going to close out the first inning. Gladiators scoring 1, Piranhas scoring 0.
No. 2 more. That's why I'm standing on the side.
Yeah, right?
Your friend from the Gulf Coast, you need to give a shout out to your Gulf Coast Captains fans because she wants to know if you mute it when you talk crap.
If I mute it when I talk crap? No. In fact, let me tell you something. The Gulf Coast Captains, who were just barely beat out by the Piranhas, I want to give them a shout out because we've played them and beat them. And I watched them play today, and apparently when we played them, they were not having a good weekend. But I'll tell you what, they played some ball this weekend. So I'm looking forward to playing those guys again. Very, very good team out of Louisiana. Right. Special guest umpire. So shout out to the Gulf Coast Captains. Good people, fun to visit with, very good people, and a great ball team. Okay, here we go, top of second. Number 8 at the plate, Braden Frederick on the mound. Swing and fouls it off. 0-1 is the count now for number 8. Let me remind you that this is top of the second. Gladiators leading 1-0 with an 0-1 count on this batter. Swing and a miss. Now it's an 0-2 count. 0-2 count for number 8. This also is a good team. And there's a strikeout. 3 pitches, and he's out of here. Number 8, out. And that's going to bring up number 99, which is their 6th batter on their lineup, to the plate. I like his stance. He looks aggressive. Pitched way outside for a ball, number 1. One 0 count. Here comes the second pitch. Oh, and it's high. It's now 2-0. Braden looks like he's rushing just a little bit. Coach telling him to take his time. And now it's a 3-0 count. Just relax, Braden. All right, 3-0 is a count, 1 out. And there's 4 balls in a row. Going to send number 99 to first base. And that's going to bring up number 22, the lefty, which is their 7th batter on the lineup. And that's a strike. Oh, Jake trying to get there. 0-1 count. 0-1 count. Runner standing on second. Oh, umpire calls time. Number 22 needs to tie his shoe real quick.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Time in. Here we go. 1 out. Runner on second base. 0-1 is the count for number 22. Braden stepping off. Number 99 leading off. Swing, and it's going to Jude. Jude throws it to Mason, gets a second out, and that is going to advance the runner to third base.
2 outs?
2 outs. Looks like they're going to bring 22 in for 99 to run on third base. Doug going to call time and have a talk with his pitcher.
That brisket?
Everything I ate today.
Too much brisket.
What a cook is this?
Yeah.
She got him right there.
Yeah. I heard you had some.
All right. Looks like number 10 for the Piranhas is going to be at the plate with 2 outs.
That's why I
Number
didn't get
22 in scoring position on third base.
That was his fault in the field.
Would not be surprised if Tyner tries to steal home. Let's see what happens here. 2 outs. And game is back on. No pitch yet. Oh, and that's a strike. 0-1 now the count. Number 10 at the plate. And that's a ball. Little low. 1-1 now for batter wearing number 10. Braden Frederick taking a deep breath on the mound. And there's ball number 2. It hit the plate. 2-1 now the count. Oh, and here comes the runner like we knew he would. And now Piranhas have tied up the ball game. Ball game now 1-1. 31 is the count for this batter, I believe. And there is the 4th ball. 2 outs.
So they scored now?
Yep. Tied ball game 1-1 now.
There it is.
There's a strike. I'm going to try to get him. Going to get him. Oh, and that's a rainbow throw. Need more of a line drive to get it there quicker. But that was a really good try. 0-1 is the count for this batter. With 2 outs. Just need to get one more to shut this down. Swing, and he's going to foul that one off. Out of play. Now he's got an 0-2 count. Two outs, 0-2 count. Piranhas has a runner on second base. Tied ball game 1-1, top of the second inning. Oh, 2 count for this batter. Swing, and he hits it over to Jackson at third. Jackson makes a big, tall throw, and that's going to score this runner, and it's going to allow that runner to get a stand-up double. Piranhas now leading 2-1 with 2 outs and a runner on second.
Shake it off, Jackson. Shake it off, bud.
Happens to the best of us. Jackson got in a little bit of a hurry, and his release point was a little high.
Just gotta let it go.
It's okay. We're not hurt. 2-1.
Me and Luke are playing hide and go seek time.
Swing, and it's a pop out to right field, and there's the third out. All right. So top of the second inning, Piranhas have scored 2. Gladiators have 1, and it's now the Gladiators' turn to bat. Bottom of the second inning.
Hey, look what she said.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the second inning. Jackson Lane, number 12, up to bat.
Come on, Jackson, you
Number 45 for the Piranhas on the mound. Gladiators trailing 2-1. Oh, first pitch is wide.
Yeah.
It's a ball. Count now 1-0 for Jackson. Ooh, 2-0 now. Looks like this this pitcher is trying something funky. Oh, and Jackson, with some pepper on it, fouls it off. Let me remind you, Jackson stepped up from a 28 to a 29, Dirty South swag bat. And, buddy, he is on fire with it. Count now 2-1. Oh, and a big hit, and it's foul. They can't get to it. Count now 2-2 for Jackson. Umpire singing a song to us. 2-2, here we go. Jackson looking to smash this ball. Oh, and he fouls it off the other way. Count still now 2-2. Jackson fighting to stay alive here, battling it out. All right, here we go. Bat off your shoulder, Jackson. And there's 3-2. Full count now. Good eye with Jackson. And there's ball 4. That's going to send Jackson over to first base. And now that's going to bring up number 4, Mason Thibodeau. Lefty, our first baseman slash pitcher slash left fielder slash anywhere you need him to play. He's ready. All right, here we go. Oh, and there we go. Tried to pick Jackson off at first, missed the ball. Now he is running. He's running around, trying to make it to third. Oh, goodness. And he is safe at third, barely, because the ball came in hot. He barely missed him. So Jackson now standing safely at third base due to an overthrow from the pitcher. And still nothing's been thrown to Thibodeau, number 4. Here we go. Swing and fouls it off down the left field line. Count for Thibodeau now 0-1. Pitcher looking a little disgusted or tired, one of the two, not sure. 0-1 is the count for Tib. Jackson standing on third base, waiting to score. No outs. Bottom of the second inning. Oh, and it's past him. Jackson going to try to score, and he does. With no outs, Jackson scores the second run for the Gladiators. Now it's a tied-up ball game 2-2. Jason Tyner not happy. The count is 1-1 for Thibodeau. No runners on now. Tied ball game, bottom of the second. Swing and a big hit for Thibodeau, and it hits in the gap. Thibodeau safe on first. It looks like center fielder could have ran up and caught it, but he just kind of laid up and let it bounce. Good for us. And that's going to bring up Jordan Thompson, number 16, to the plate. Jordan, best known to be a power hitter for this team. Got 2 season over the fence home runs. Let's see where we're at here. I know the pitcher's probably going to try to pick Thibodeau off at first. Let's see what happens. Yep, there he goes. Thibodeau dives back and he's safe. All right, here we go. Jordan looking for the pitch. Thibodeau ready in case he tries to pick him off. And he's picking him again. And he misses the ball again. Get up and run, Thibodeau. Run, run, run. Thibodeau going to get to second on a pass ball again. And man,
Way to run, Mason!
we're liking this. All right, now Thibodeau standing safely at second base, and they have not pitched to Jordan Thompson, number 16, yet. So it's an 0-0 count. Tied ball game with no outs. Bottom of the second inning. Thibodeau standing on second. Oh, swing and a miss from Jordan. A little late on that one. Count is 0-1 for Jordan. Swing and fouls it off. Count now 0-2 for Jordan. Thibodeau still standing on second base.
Let's go, Jordan.
All right, 0-2 count for Jordan with no outs. Thibodeau standing on second. Bottom of the second inning, tied ball game, 2-2. Oh, and there's a ball. Count now 1-2.
Let's go, Jordan.
All right, 1-2 is a count. Tibb looking to score from second. 1-2. Swing, and he hits the ball to second base. Second base is going to field it clean and step on the bag for the first out. And that will advance Thibodeau to third base with 1 out. Thibodeau standing on third in scoring position, and that brings up Braden Such to the plate. Braden, the newest member of the 9U Elite Gladiators, number 11. Braden has tremendous power. Just need to zone in and see if he can get a hold of one solid. And that's an outside pitch for ball number 1.
Good eye, B.
1 out. Thibodeau on third. Such at the plate.
Good eye, bud.
And that's a 2-0 count for Such. And there's 3-0 count.
No, you're fine.
Such being disciplined at the plate. Counts 3-0. 1 out. Thibodeau standing on third. Here comes the pitch. And that is ball number 4 in a row. That's going to send Such down to first base with runners on the corners and 1 out. Josh Lawson, number 5, coming up to bat.
Smart running, son. Smart running.
Coach Doug Frederick talking to Josh in a secret code that no one knows.
All right, Josh, use your head now. Use your head.
Josh waiting for the first pitch. Get up, Thibodeau, get up, Thibodeau. And a pass ball. Thibodeau's going to score. And now the Gladiators are leading this game, bottom of the second, 3-2. And that advances Such to second base. Still no throw to Josh yet.
Brayden, you better be on your toes.
All right, coach giving Josh a green light. 1 out. All right. Stepped off like he was going to throw Such out, but Such dove back, but he did not throw. Oh, and Josh fouls it off for the first pitch. Count now 0-1. Is the count with 1 out. Such leading off a second. Josh Lawson at the plate. Swings and fouls it off deep down the right field line. Oh, 2 count now for Josh with 1 out. Gladiators leading at the bottom of the second, 3-2 against Piranhas Tyner. And there's the first ball. Count now 1-2. 1 out. Ooh. Threw a changeup, and that was 3. Josh now out. All right, and that's going to bring us back to the top of our lineup with 2 outs. Such standing on second base, and Jude Golke, number 33, our leadoff batter, now in the box. And there is ball number 1, and that's going to send Such to third base easily. 1-0 count for Jude, 2 outs. Such now standing on third, looking to score. Gladiators leading 3-2, bottom of the second inning. Swing and tips it. Count now 1-1 for Jude.
Do you have any more traction there? Is there any more traction?
1-1. 2 outs, bottom of the second inning. Gladiators leading 3-2. Runner on third. Swing, and it pops out of play, out of play. Now the count's 1-2.
They're still
All right, count is 1-2 for Jude. Such is standing on third. Gladiators leading 3-2 at the bottom of the second inning over Piranhas Tyner. Here comes the pitch. And that's a wild ball. Such looking to score. Will he score? Yes, he will. And Such widens the lead 4-2, bottom of the second with 2 outs. Now the count is 2-2 for Jude. Oh, and there's the third out. Jude striking out, looked like on a curveball. And that's going to close out the second inning. Gladiators 4, Piranhas 2. All right, ball's in. Top of the third inning. 9U Elite Gladiators 4, Piranhas Tyner 2.
No, I'm sorry. He's over there.
Oh, yeah, he'll eat them probably. I don't know where's that.
Lily makes me spend my money, and then she says,
Either,
I don't like this.
either my Luke or Luke too.
Okay.
If there's sauce
Do what?
touching it, my Luke probably won't.
Top of the lineup for the Piranhas. We're at the top of the lineup for the Piranhas. All right, here we go. Here comes the first pitch of the third inning. And way wide for a ball. Oh, and there's ball number 2. Two oh now the count.
You got it, Braden. You got it.
Yeah.
There it is.
And the count now 3-0. There comes the fourth pitch. And there's 4 balls in a row. That's going to send the first batter to first base. Doug making a visit to the mound.
Dr. Pepper and green school. He got out at home plate. He got out. No, he was safe to call him out. Sorry. No, that was all that screaming, yeah.
Looks like first batter standing on first base. That brings up number 5. We walked the first batter in top of the third. That brings up number 5, second batter, lefty.
Yeah. They're still out there on the part of our team.
Frederick tried to pick him off at first, unsuccessful.
They don't have to. No, I know what I'm saying. They just got back. They just got pushed back in. They were our coach said, come on, that wasn't a
Umpire calling balk, but he stepped off, looking for the second umpire's opinion.
Last 2 times we were out here, I don't know about this man, but grandma. One of them was a grandma. Remember that crazy grandma?
Doug is talking to the umpire. Looks like it was a balk. You can't go to first without stepping off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, yeah.
All right, balk stands. All right, here we go. I don't even know if he's thrown to this batter yet. I'm so confused. Swing and fouls it off. I believe that's an 0-1 count with a runner. 0-1, okay, 0-1 count for number 5, which is their, I think, second batter. Number 3 standing on second base for the Piranhas. Doug extremely unhappy with the umpire calling balk when Frederick stepped off first. Swing, and it goes to right field. He's going to try to get him out, and he is safe. And this umpire got it out for us, it looks like.
All right.
Thibodeau extremely unhappy. Now there's runners on the corners with no outs. Gladiators leading top of the third, 4-2.
Can I get a Yeah. I'm gonna wait for his bag eyes because they're fixing stuff.
There you go. There you go.
That's a strike.
Way to go,
And the
Brad.
runner
There
on
you go.
first is going to advance to second. Now you got runners on second and third with no outs.
There it is. There it is.
And there's a strike.
Go, boys. One more.
0-2 count. No outs. Runners on second and third. And that was a ball outside. Count now 1-2.
You got 2 now. You got 2.
Focus, baby, focus. Right there.
Swing, and it's going to go to Jackson. Jackson's going to miss the ball, and the runner's going to score. And now there's runners on the corners. The Piranhas score one, making the score Piranhas 3, Gladiators 4, with no outs. Number 45 steps up to the plate.
There you go.
And there's a
There you
strike.
go, Braden.
0-1 count. Now runner advances to second. Piranhas have runners on second and third with no outs. Count is 0-1 for number 45 at the plate. Swing and fouls it off. The count now 0-2.
Oh no, I'm taking this to somebody.
All right, no outs, 0-2 count. Runners on second and third. Gladiators leading by 1 run, 4-3. This is the top of the third inning. Swing, and it's fair, fair, fair. No, oh, it is fair. It is fair, and that's going to score 1-2 for Piranhas. And now, flip-flop action. Piranhas have 5, Gladiators have 4, and that runner is standing on second base. I'm not sure what happened. Tyner's saying that there was obstruction.
First baseman, well, the runner tripped over Thibodeau, but he's saying that Thibodeau was in the way, like obstruction. But
And they're giving the runner the obstruction call and advancing him to third base for a triple. All right, so now with no outs, Piranhas leading 5-4 with a runner standing on third base, top of the third inning. Gladiators, oh, they need to get out of this. And there's a strike. Way to go, Braden. 1-1 count. No outs. Coach Doug not happy. Oh, and yes, right here for the umpires. He wanted them.
oh, he ain't getting them now.
Okay.
She said he ain't getting them now.
Good job.
0-1 count. Runners on second and third. No outs. 0-2 count now. Swing, and it's falling right in his glove. And there's the first out. Runners do not advance. Jude Golke catching it on the run. Runners still at second and third with one out now. Piranhas leading 5-4 with one out. Top of the third inning.
I can come back in 15 minutes.
What's the score? Ask him what the score is. 7-4. All right. Gladiators now with one out. Piranhas now with one out, leading 7-4. And it's going to get away from him. Mason West for the hustle to get the ball back. And that advances the runner over to third base. I can't do it till the video's over, but umpire asking me to review that call, which won't matter now. It's over with, but 2-0 is the count. Tyner trying to get his runner on third to score, putting the pressure on the pitcher. Now 3-0 is the count for this batter. Piranhas have scored 4 in this inning and only have one out, runner on third. Three 3-1 is the count.
You ready, boys? Come on, guys. Like, close.
And that's going to send him to first base.
Hey, shake it off, Braden. Shake it off, bud. Right here, put it in there.
And there's a strike. One out. Runners on second and third for the Piranhas. They're leading 7-4 in the top of the third inning. And that was low ball. Braden having a hard time finding the zone here. Come on, Braden. You got it, buddy.
Hey, can you move this wagon back so I can scoot over to you?
And there is... full count now. And he's going to walk another batter now. The bases are loaded. And here's a second mound visit. He's going to pull Braden. Let's see who he's going to put in.
your feet already. That's why I'm saying go back in. I ain't cheating, y'all.
I understand.
That's why I stayed on top of it. I knew something like that was gonna happen.
All right, picture
That's our
change.
color.
What color?
Oh, that's our RPM color. It matches our wagon. All right, picture change. Put Jackson Lane in. Move Jake, that was at shortstop, over to third, and put Frederick back in his normal position at short. Do what?
Y'all playing guess?
No, no.
We moved
Oh,
over here.
RPM
We still
southpaw?
have we still have a RPM.
All right. Jackson Lane, number 12, on the mound.
Yeah, they
Then a little bit of a hairy situation. Bases are loaded with one out.
Well, I saw you picking up Craig, smiling at the folks, but your dog didn't.
And this is their last batter of the lineup. After this batter, it rolls back over to the top of the lineup. Swing and hits it to Jake. Jake throwing it to home and gets him. All right, there we go. Now it's 2 outs. Jake Smith with the field and the throw, and Mason West tagging home plate on the force. We have 4, they have 7. Top of the 3rd inning. And that's ball number 1 for this batter. Two outs, bases loaded, and they're at the top of their lineup. Swings, and it goes through. Well, Jordan, not realizing that it was a force, tried to get the out at home instead of first base. So now, bases are still loaded.
Any base!
Piranhas leading 8-4 over the Gladiators at the top of the 3rd inning. How many minutes do we have left? 34 minutes of gameplay left, so a lot can happen. Oh, out of play, heads up!
I call your name. Come back to me.
I believe the count, yeah, 0-1 is the count for this batter. This is their 2nd batter in their lineup. Bases loaded. Swing, big swing, going to Jordan, and Jordan catches it. Thank the Lord Jesus. And that's going to get us out of the top of this 3rd inning. And hopefully our bats can come alive, because I don't have a beard left. I just pulled it all out.
One of them should score.
One of them didn't.
One of them should score. One right there. Yeah.
Don't matter if you tagged him before he touched the plate.
Oh.
I'm watching.
All right, the Piranhas now putting in number 22 on the mound. New pitcher, lefty. I believe the score is 8-4. Piranhas leading, but it is still early. There's 33 minutes left of game, and a lot can happen in 33 minutes. It is now the bottom of the third inning. Gladiators coming up to bat.
Hey, I set my stopwatch timer to count down when you.
What you got? 31 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. Looks like we are starting off our lineup in the 2-hole. Logan Anderson followed by Jake Smith. And let's see what they do when they're down. This team is hardly ever down or behind. So are they going to dig in or give up? Let's see what happens. It is a rivalry game. Coach Doug telling the team that they had their inning, now let's get ours. It's time to dig in and get busy with the bats.
I'll come right. I'll be right.
I needed a fan for lunchtime and now a blanket. No, I need one too. I just don't want to leave the game and go give that for my car.
All right, here we go. Logan Anderson, number 13, steps up to the plate. Come on, Logan, let's fight. Ball number 1. 1-0 is the count for Logan. It's time for us to get busy on scoring. I know we can do it. Let's see if these boys want it bad enough. 2-0 now is the count for Logan. Swing and a miss. Logan pulling his head. 2-1. Now the count. For 31, now the count. 3-1. Coach telling him to choke up and be ready. He's going to try to throw a strike here. And he does not do it. And that is going to walk Logan. Come on, Jake. We need you, Jake. Jake Smith works well under pressure.
Natural pressure. Not daddy.
All right, here we go.
Get aggressive
Number
now.
8 really needs a hit
Use your
here.
head.
All right. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Logan on a pass ball rounds all the way over to third base safely. Hey, wait on it now, Jake.
What do y'all want? Y'all both want one or y'all want to share one?
Big hit here, kid.
Yeah, make it pretty quick.
Got there. Safe, safe, safe. Let's watch it.
He was not out.
Hey, y'all got give me a cat.
He was not out.
Hey, he's safe. He's safe on the
Hold on, they're not saying that. They're saying because Jake didn't get out of the way, they called him out. But that's his batter's box. He doesn't have to get out of the way. No, he does not.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, he's definitely safe on the tag.
Girls, y'all want another one of these?
And these stands are about to erupt if they actually call this out because they're saying it's Jake's fault for not getting out of the way. That's his batter's box. He does not have to get out of the way. And he's calling for more support from another umpire outside of the field.
Pull up the rules.
All right, somebody pull the rules up for him.
Who can Google it fastest?
All right. I'm telling you, this is about to start World War III. if this umpire absolutely thinks that Jake, who owns that batter's box, has to get out of the way, no, sir, they do not. That's his batter's box. He does not have to get out of the way. Stand by. This is exciting stuff. They got some mamas fixing to jump on some heads.
Batter has a right to stay in when there's a steal at home. He cannot be expected to disappear. He can only be called out if intentionally interfered with the catcher. Boom. Okay, boom.
They're going to check it out.
No, it's right there. It says he has the right to remain in the batter's box. He can only be called out if he intentionally interfered with the catcher, which he did not by the video. He did not.
Where's he supposed to go?
It says you cannot make the batter just disappear. It actually says that. The batter cannot just magically disappear. He can only be called out if he intentionally interfered with the catcher. He did not. He actually tried to, like, get his butt out of the way. He tried to, like, make like a pencil.
He's calling it like it was a pass ball.
Yeah. That was an interesting deal.
Well, she was with the state investigation department.
I mean, who did they walk over there for? Were they going to call somebody? Or
No, he
look
was going
something
to
up?
find another umpire. Or somebody else to ask about that rule. Because, I mean, that's not something that usually happens.
It doesn't, yeah.
That's a random deal, but...
Oh, yeah. How about the other day?
So what? So I don't know what they're doing.
So what are they doing?
I don't know.
Right here? Is that right?
I had the whole play on video.
They should be able to make it.
He was safe for the tag. They're saying that for sure safe by the tag. They're only saying that he did not move out of the batter's box, which Jake actually went like tried to make like a pencil and put his arms up like so.
Well, you know, it's amazing. Going to our house, turn off the food. On this phone, take it out home, here's hangs over on the beer pond. And why they won't cut it. These people are disabled. I don't know why they won't cut it. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it's a pushy line thing. Well,
This man that
We got it on video if you need to see it. Well, then why are you arguing about it?
Hey.
No, sir.
Hey, don't get involved. Don't get involved. Tyner's got it down to an art to argue every call.
Stop.
let's do a do-over.
Stop.
Here, after we left here, going down Keith Road.
How much does
And just about 2 miles from
I have one right here.
Our guys stole home.
We're burning up the whole game here.
We're running. We got 22 minutes left.
Yeah.
Just take the out and let's play.
Maybe are they pausing time?
No, they don't pause time for this. Here, give me it.
22 minutes.
I don't even care. I'm gonna punch Tyner in the throat.
Listen, he doesn't care, which is right or wrong. You haven't noticed, you don't know who's annoying?
Just leave me alone. I'm mad. I just need to be left alone a minute.
This is when you get up and walk away. Maybe they're calling.
First in line.
You have to intentionally. I'm not asking if he cares. I don't care if he cares. The runner. I don't want to see it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Crystal Crawford, I am trying to figure out why this video is frozen. Right now, because Jake did not, I don't know what, they're trying to call the runner out that was stealing home. He was safe, but because Jake,
everything on Google.
batter interference, runner goes back to third.
No. No. Batter's not out. Batter's not out. Oh, he can say whatever he wants.
Not get to run and batter's gonna be out.
Batter's not out.
This is going to make me want to rip the fence apart.
He's a human being. He breathes.
Batter's out. Runner goes back to third base.
Batter cannot be out.
Killing me. We ain't.
The batter
Just
be
stop.
out?
Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. It has to be intentional. It was not intentional. No, just let him go. Let him go. No, that's wrong.
That's not fair at all. It's not intentional.
Be quiet.
It's
Stop. Stop. He's right.
There should be no out. We're going to pay both ways. Don't get the run. Batter's out.
They don't know.
Yes, it does.
It's all in the Google rule and all in the rule. Are you serious?
Leave him alone. Play stands. Horrible calls. Horrible.
I don't even know how to do this.
I don't even know. How many outs we got? 2 now?
1.
1 out? They called Jake out. I don't even know if you could see this. The video's frozen.